It's Saturday morning. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to This Week in Dioramas. Finally back. If you're not familiar with how this show operates, every week I go through Instagram looking for the coolest looking dioramas, and I showcase them right here on the show. Now, if you would like to be showcased in a future episode, all you need to do is upload your diorama pictures to Instagram and tag them with the hashtag ThisweekinDioramas. Now, like I said, I have been off for I don't even know how many weeks we missed. So we've got a lot of dioramas that I missed, and a lot of dioramas that have been just posted throughout the weeks. Here's the problem. Here is the problem. There was a huge event that occurred here in the United States, as you all know. Now, Instagram apparently does not trust you or I to be able to discern truth from fiction, fact from opinion. So they have blocked the ability to be able to go into search and search for a hashtag and see the recent posts. Now there's a notification up that explains why. I'll show a little screenshot of it. They're doing that both on the mobile app and on the desktop app. So usually I use the search and then the recent to be able to filter through all of the posts and put together the showcase. I haven't been able to do that. So luckily, because I was taking time off because work, I've got huge deadlines that are due, I've got homework and all of that, so it worked out well. But now that I kind of want to get started again, I can't search through all that stuff. So I went manually through, and I started as far back as I could go. Obviously, I have missed plenty of dioramas. In the next couple of episodes, we might sprinkle in some old and some new. I'm not sure how all that's going to go yet, but I'm going to do my best to put together a great show, as I hope you guys think I always do. So bear with me on that. I have a couple other things that I want to note. First things first, huge shout out thank you to El Chambo. He reached out to me and he wanted to gift something to me, and I've been needing this NECA Alpha Predator, and normally I don't like accepting gifts, and I don't ever ask anybody to send me anything. Send me a note, that's totally cool, but I couldn't say no. He's a great guy. If you haven't checked out his YouTube channel, it is El Chambo Custom Dioramas. Go check him out on YouTube. Obviously follow him on Instagram. He is a great guy, down to earth kind of dude. He's interesting and entertaining, so make sure that you follow him. He does great dioramas if you're not already familiar. So again, thank you, my heartfelt thanks to you. He sent me a little letter, which I won't read on here because it's, you know, I didn't ask permission if I could. And then he also sent a couple of his business cards, which is really cool. I don't even have business cards. So thank you again so much for that. Another thing, I created a new Instagram, and it is for my photography stuff. So I like to dabble in photography, cinematography, though I don't get very much time to do it. But I'm going to be going on vacation soon, so I may have some pictures coming from that. So if you're interested in following my Instagram, it is completely separate from anything action figures or dioramas. So if that's not your cup of tea, no worries, don't follow it. But it's at TechChucker_pics. So go give that a follow if you are interested in following my photography excursions, experiences, or whatever the heck it is. It's not like it's amazing, but I did get Canon cameras did comment on one of my posts already. So whatever that means. Other things, make sure you go join the Diorama HQ Facebook page for all of the things that I have to say negative towards the social media giants. Facebook, for whatever reason, has been promoting the group, and it has grown quite a bit. We're almost at 400 members, so go join that group if you haven't already. It's a great place for you to be able to share your showcase pictures, your work in progress pictures, and what my ultimate goal is for knowledge sharing. So if you are new to dioramas, you have questions, by all means post those questions up. There is no dumb question. The only dumb question is the question not asked. Who said that? I did. I don't know. Anyway, go follow the Diorama HQ page. I'll leave the description in the link below. No, I said that wrong. I'll leave the link in the description below. Wow, you're gone for how many days or weeks? You can't even talk anymore. But we're almost ready to get started with the showcase. But before we do that, we need to reveal the winner of whatever last episode it was, and your winner is the Ma Dukes Bar Dio by Mega Music. Congratulations, you will now be entered into the Grand Championship vote that is coming in December. That's next month. Can you believe it? Make sure you stay tuned till the end of this episode, where you'll get another chance to vote for your favorite on the community tab on my channel. Bet you guys missed that. We are back. Let's go ahead and get this showcase on the road. We've got tons of great stuff. Starting off with Mighty Kane, and you probably saw the thumbnail. This is an absolutely amazing picture. I am so stoked when I can see a great diorama and then an absolutely stunning picture, and he's got a series of stunning pictures. But this diorama is amazing. So it is a 3D printed diorama. You can buy this. He's got, I believe, an eBay store. So check him out. If you aren't already following Mighty Kane, make sure you're doing that. This is just an absolutely stunning piece. Just look at the colors on here. I mean, this is so cool. There's so much detail. His paintwork is absolutely amazing. Just look at all that detail. And we're going to go through a few more of these pictures. Look at the lights up there. That is awesome. I absolutely love this so much. I really need to step up my 3D printing game. I haven't actually used my 3D printer in a couple of months maybe. It is insane. But look at this. Here is with the lights on, so you can see even more detail. Look at the control panels, all of that stuff. The paintwork on this is spectacular. I mean, look at all of that. That is amazing. How, dude? How? And here is the, I believe this is a 3D rendering of this. That is stunning. That is absolutely spectacular. I love it. So you can take this panel and put it over here, I think. My gosh, that's amazing. Awesome. Next up is coming from Kirkin Rising, and they're calling it City of Candor, microbrewed, bottled in Pacific Northwest, 90% recycled materials. And that's one of the things that I think is so cool about this art is so many of us are recycling bits and bobs and pieces of garbage and whatnot that we find laying around, and you can really turn things into some pretty amazing looking things. And this is really cool looking. I don't actually even know what this would be, but it looks awesome. When you put all these little pieces together, you know, you can start kind of looking at them and see, oh, okay, I think I know what that might be, or I think I might know what that is. That's what makes this kind of fun, is to be able to pick apart and see how people construct these things into highly detailed little models, and they look so cool. Then you throw some paint on there and it just looks spectacular. You've done an amazing job. I don't know what this is truly from, obviously. Oh, Brainiac. Okay, yep. So this is awesome. I absolutely love it. Look at that canister. Some sort of oxygen or acetylene or whatever. I don't know what's going to be in there, but this is super cool. Love the creativity, so great job. Next, coming from Litto Web, this is a amazing piece. This is a 1/12 scale abandoned warehouse, and my gosh, this is spectacular. Look at the detail throughout this, the paintwork, sculpt work. Your bricks look amazing. Look at whatever it is that is growing or collected up on these bricks, gives it that feel of realism, which is so cool. And then you've got this giant girder truss going across. I mean, your timbers look awesome. Everything about this thing looks amazing. I can only imagine the pictures that could be taken with this. It is so well done. And then the piece de resistance. No, that's not the right word. Whatever word I'm trying to get into. The window. Wow, that looks so good. I would like to know, if you are watching, I would love to know what paint you used on this. It must be some sort of clear plastic or something that you used. Did you just use regular acrylic and just kind of slap it on there? Or is this like a gel sort of paint? It looks like it could be gel, but it also looks like it could be acrylic. I don't know. It looks amazing. You did such a great job. Look at these cinder blocks. They look so realistic. And the fact that your bricks are a little bit offset to each other. Did you manually cut each of those? Or how did you... I've got so many questions. So many questions about how you did this. Because it looks like these are individually done. But I can't imagine. I gotta know. How did you do it? It looks so good. There's so many details as you scroll through these pictures that, I mean, it's just stunning. You did a fantastic job on this piece. So glad that I found it in, even though Instagram makes it hard to find, I found it. This is amazing. Next up, coming from Krusty Crew. Okay, stay a pirate. That's the only thing that I can read, because the rest of this I believe is in French. And I took Spanish, and even if it was written in Spanish, that wouldn't help me. Let's look at these hashtags here to see if it's going to tell me much. I don't know. What I do know is I really like this piece. It is very well packaged, put together in a really, really nice way. It's complete. It looks very professional and clean, and I really appreciate that a lot. I love this sign. Whatever this is supposed to say, I don't know, but it looks so good. It gives it that cartoony look, that comic book look, which is awesome. Your brickwork looks so clean. The paint on there, I love the paint tone colors. And then the signage that you've got on the side is also amazing. It's just a great looking piece. I wish I knew more about what I was looking at, but it doesn't really even matter that much because it is so cool. You've got, it looks to be little lights up here. That is awesome. I love that floor. That is so clean looking. What an awesome display. So great job. Next, coming from Dioramas Clow, this is amazing. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, this is you and I'm not even gonna guess, because if I say wife and it's your sister, I think this is you and your wife. But if it's your sister, I apologize. Not starting off very well, you guys. I'm not doing good. This is an amazing piece. So it's a 1/6 scale World War II diorama. Wow. There's so much work that went into this. The building, the house, the paintwork on here has so much detail. Just check out the shingles up on the roof here. That is amazing. And then you built in a wall all the way around. That is amazing. Look at that. That is so sick. How much time did it take to build this? I mean, this is just sick. Wow. The amount of effort. Love the little greenery that's going up along here. The windows look spectacular. It looks like they open and close most likely. Wow. You really did a fantastic job on this piece. It is very impressive. I mean, wow. I would love to know the dimensions on this. So, if you are watching, if you happen to get a notification, I've been away a while. If you got a notification, leave a comment below. Would love to know how long it took. Look at the paint tone differences. There's a little bit of reddish, some green to make some mildew. That is attention to detail. Man, that must have taken a long time. Awesome job. This next one's coming from Nathaniel James 01. This is a display shelf, and I had to showcase it because I just think this is super cool when you guys can have big displays that have a little bit of continuity between them, and it looks like we've got some Star Wars here. So we've got the Jawa, I forget what that thing is, the land mover, I forget what it is, and then we've got the underground ice something or other. It's just fun to see displays like this. So if you are displaying your dioramas, by all means post and tag those to Instagram. I know I keep complaining about Instagram not showing that stuff in the search, but definitely don't be afraid to share your displays as well for the show, because we might showcase it, and this is really cool. Next, coming from Attila Nagy Dioramas, this is a Dojo style diorama, and this is really impressive. It's so cleanly done. I love the windows here that you can bring in some nice light. It looks like it might be diffusing that light just a little bit, so this glass or plastic that you're using must be a little bit hazy or something, and that really works. It looks so nice. It actually looks like sunlight is really coming in, so maybe you're using actual sunlight, put it up near a window to get that effect for this picture. The picture looks great. The floor looks awesome. You just did a really nice job on this. Everything is so clean, the lines are straight, and I really appreciate that, especially with a dojo. You need those lines to be so crisp, and you really nailed it. This little artwork piece here looks awesome, so great job on a really impressive piece. Next, coming from Turtle Boy 83, this is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Secret of the Ooze 2 movie diorama. So this is obviously for the Super Shredder from NECA. I have mine on pre-order. Supposedly it's coming in, I think, December, maybe the end of November. December is when they're supposed to be coming. This is a very nice version of this. I've seen a few of you guys have made this dock diorama, and everybody does it with a little bit different style, a little bit different take, and that is what is so cool. Even when we are copying things from our favorite movies or comics or whatever, we all put in a little bit of a different take, and it always comes out so cool. You can see the sheet metal. Here you did a great job painting it. I can see that you've weathered it very, very nicely. Everything looks very cool on here. Obviously very reminiscent of the movie. Look at that. That looks so good. The lighting on here, everything looks amazing. You got the TGRI canister right there. Wow, what an awesome piece. I hope you've gotten your Super Shredder. If you haven't yet, you're in my boat then, so you gotta wait. And so the picture is done by Project Piper Customs, so make sure that you're also following them and Turtle Boy 83, because they both do some really cool work. I believe Project Piper Customs, they also have a YouTube channel, so go check them out. Next, coming from Mr. C5050, this is also a really nice dojo style display piece. This is obviously the external side of the dojo, and you really did a great job with this. Now this is kind of like a futuristic one, because you've got like a control panel here, so it almost and obviously that works very well with the Bandai kind of where they mix different I can't even think of it. They've mixed Star Wars with samurai basically. So the fact that you've got the control panel here creates some really nice continuity to be able to display this high value, well, mid value figure, and I think it works great. You did an amazing job with the paintwork, the sculpt work on this. It is, again, one of those very, very clean pieces. You've got all the lines are so crisp, and I just really dig what you did here. It looks so good. The window here on the doors, those look amazing. You really nailed that, especially with the frosted glass, so you can put a little light behind it like you have, get a little bit of a glow to show a little bit of life behind it. And look at that, that pops so well. And then you've even got the light shining through on the control panel, which is awesome. That is so cool. You can use the same light for both, and it looks really good. So awesome job on a really cool piece. Next, coming from Diorama Boy, this is a 1/12 scale Dio. It's 18 inches wide, 17 inches deep, and 13 inches high. He always does amazing work. The paintwork, the lighting, the graffiti, everything in here looks so cool. The accessories, I mean, this is a photographer's dream, I think, to be able to take some really cool fake shots. And I'm always impressed. I always gloat? No, gush. We'll use the word gush. I always gush on your work because I think you do really nice work, and it's very consistent. That you're always putting to get consistent. Is that a good word? That doesn't sound like a good word, but I mean it to be a good word. You consistently put out good work. That's what I mean. I am rusty. Except if you go back and watch other episodes, I'm just as bad, so never mind. Anyway, this is a great looking piece. We're still on the no cut thing, so I'm not cutting any of that crap out that I just did, but sorry. This is an awesome piece. I can't wait to see even more from you, and you always put out work so quickly, so I'm certain we'll see some more from you very soon. This one is coming from Art by Destroy, and this is a spectacular looking piece. The paint is the hero of this piece because it is so well done. Just look at all of the weathering on here. You can see it's some sort of cargo van, a sport van, or whatever they call that, and it is in a post-apocalyptic world, and it's just who knows how long this thing's been here. It's been tagged with graffiti, it's rusting, it looks nasty, and it just looks so good. You did a great job with this piece. I love the little bits of grass and a little bit of a shrub here. It really gives the impression that this has been here a long time, something bad happened, and you can see the skeleton of the dead driver inside. How cool is that? This is an amazing piece. You really knocked it out of the park with this, so great job. This one's coming from DNIDEX22. It is like a hibachi. No, it's a sushi bar. Hibachi. Come on, Tech. This is a really fun piece. I love the tile that you've got on the backsplash back there. It really looks cool. Lots of vibrant colors. It just looks really fun. Let's go through some more of these. I am pretty confident that he is making all of these little accessories. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty confident he's making all of these little accessory pieces, I think. So awesome piece, really dig seeing it. It's unique, it's different. We've never seen a sushi bar as far as I can tell see, look at that, he's painted them up. Okay, so he probably bought these and then he painted them up, melted this down to bend those tails down a little bit, it looks like, gave them a little paint, and it goes a long way to kind of make these little pieces. Okay, here it is. Okay, so forget everything that I just said. All of this stuff he bought. It's a little some sort of pack that you can get. He painted it, and it looks really cool. So great job. This one's coming from City Collectibles, and this is a really impressive picture. I love the lighting that you've got here with a little bit of accent light color in here. There's a little bit of a bluish white that is shining on the subject, which is great, and then the diorama is playing its part in the picture by setting the scene, and this is obviously a Evil Dead Ash with I forget what these guys are called, but this is really cool. So let's see, so many people to thank for this photo. Killer with the dioramas. So this is actually made by Batman's Dios, and we've showcased them a few times, and so it's good to see another Dio from you. Maybe I missed some of yours because of the search issue. I'm going to complain about that till the end of the days, I think. But this is a great shot, a great diorama. Look at that. Here's the behind the scenes. See, here's that little blue light that you got shining in. That is fun to see. I love seeing the behind the scenes stuff on these pictures. So great job on the picture from City Collectibles, and great job on the diorama by Batman's Dios. This one's from Johnny Simpleton. Good to see you putting out some work, and this is chock full of detail. It's very unique. He's calling it the Doom Clock Watchers. This is spectacular. I love what this represents and how cool it looks. There's so many little details with the mosses and lichens and grasses and whatnot. There's so many tiny little details. The chains, all of it looks great. The paintwork, wow. This is, if you're not familiar with Johnny Simpleton, it's from Norway. He does amazing work, and it always amazes me when I see your work because it is so detailed, it's so unique, and I just love showcasing it because every time you blow me away, and again, you blew me away with this. It is an amazing looking piece. This one is coming from Shark Gal 13, and this is a really nice piece. I think you did a great job with it. It's a Game of Thrones wildfire Tyrion's secret weapon, and I think this is super I walked myself into a grammar corner. This is a very well done piece. We'll go with that. The paintwork, the sculpt work, all of it is looking awesome. I love all of these barrels. I would love to know if you made those barrels from scratch or if you picked them up somewhere, painted them. The door looks awesome. I know something that I want to point out is in one of the last pictures. So look at these hinges. And then when we get to the end, see these hinges, all of that stuff, get to the end. There, look at that. Sculpted, all of that. That is so cool. This is why behind the scenes or work in progress pics are so important, because this, we could have all thought, oh, okay, that's a great door. You probably bought that somewhere. Nope, you built it from scratch. That's amazing. I really appreciate that a lot, and this piece looks so good. It is a all-around piece, something that you're going to be able to cherish because you obviously love the show. It's just a great looking piece all around. Next, this one is coming from Cheng Hank, and I like showcasing their work because it is always so detailed. It is so amazing. So this one single picture, if it wasn't for the giant fingers in here, you'd be looking at this and be like, okay, so it's a real bathroom. Probably seen that at some old, dive bar or something, but no, this is a diorama, and this is absolutely amazing. I mean, I can't get over how cool this is and how detailed it is. I mean, look at the little pipe for the faucet. That is sick. The paintwork on here is so well done. So awesome job, as always, on another amazing piece. This one is coming from Freda0204, and I have to say, this picture is phenomenal. I love this picture so much. I'm wondering if this is on a mirror and you got the reflection that way, or if this is Photoshop. I'm pretty confident that this is a mirror, and maybe we'll see in another picture. Nope. So this is 3D printed, and this looks awesome. I absolutely love the paintwork that you did on here. It just looks so cool, but that picture is so amazing. Let's go back to that picture, because holy crap, that's awesome. What a spectacular picture. So great job. And last but not least, coming from Vasco Toys, latest commission, what are we, a partially destroyed throne room. Very well done. It's clean, but it also has some destruction on it. This is going to look awesome on a shelf. You got plenty of room for plenty of different figures to be displayed on here. You did a great job with the paintwork. Again, it's very well done with the cleanliness, yet still showing the destruction and a little bit of damage. It looks like these pieces can be moved around, which is awesome. So great job. Thank you to everybody for posting up your dioramas. Like I said, I will do my best to try and find as many of the dioramas as I can so I can continue showcasing everybody's work. Alrighty, we're at the end of another amazing showcase, but we're not quite done yet. I need to reveal my top 5 and you'll get your chance to vote for your favorite on the community tab on my channel. And my top 5 are the Judge Dredd Dio by Mighty Kane, the Abandoned Warehouse Dio by Lito Wep, the World War II French Country House by Dioramas Clow, the Post-Apocalypse Dio by Art by Destroy, and the Game of Thrones Dio by SharkGal13. Make sure you go to the community tab on my channel after you're done watching the show and vote for your favorite, and I will reveal the winner next week. Alrighty, there you have it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and the bell notification if you haven't already. Leave a comment, let me know what you thought of the episode, and I will see you next week.